I'll bargain. Forget Obama. We don't give them what they want to start with.
But that money can help to repair some of the damage that the 99% are experiencing. As nurses, we work every day with the sick and the injured, and we're gravely alarmed at the suffering that's going on in our communities as a direct result of the banks, and the financial institutions, and the corporations for not paying their fair share. It's clear that when Wall Street got bailed out, it did absolutely nothing for Main Street, and so we're here to support Main Street. Enough of charity for Wall Street. The charity to Wall Street has huge significance for us. Wells Fargo, in front of which we stand here, was found to have committed mortgage fraud, which resulted in hundreds of thousands of people having unsuspected foreclosures for their homes. Wells Fargo was absolved of any wrongdoing, but the people all lost their homes. How's that? Sutter Health has Wells Fargo as one of their bond trustees for hundreds of millions of dollars. Sutter has been attempting to manipulate the delivery of health care here in San Francisco for years. Sutter CPMC, whose profits are $150 million, they want to close St. Luke's Hospital. They want to build an enormous luxury medical center for the 1%. Which is going to shut down access for communities south of Market, Tenderloin, the uninsured, and the underinsured. Yeah, I know. And every day I am there to advocate for my patients. I am there to speak for them because they cannot speak for themselves. And right now I find myself out here advocating for the 99%. Because it's now time in our country where we need to all stand up and speak for ourselves and speak for one another. I'd also like to say that when I'm in the hospital, it's like having a window into the community because you're able to see people from all walks of life. You see the young, the old, the rich, the poor. And I've seen a lot of problem people coming through, and it seems like it's more and more and more. And we need to put a stop to this because there's a lot of women that come in and end up with their babies in the intensive care unit because they didn't get adequate prenatal care. The healthcare system in our country is flawed. It's broken. We need to fix it, and we need single-payer healthcare. As with their transactions, could raise $350 billion a year to help fix all of the things that I have mentioned before. Education, housing, keeping people in their homes, all of these things could be better and worse if we were able to raise the taxes to do it. And it would be just a little tiny tax.
They have a plan. It's not coincidental or accidental, okay? It's a plan. So, we have a plan too. We are the 99. And as a person who's important in my lifestyle, as James said, when we get divided within our class, then the 1%, they prosper. They do well. But we've seen a dramatic shift in that because now we know we are the 99. Okay? We are the 99. And there is the power. We are too big to fail. $25 billion in profits since the bailout they've taken. They are the largest worldwide, they have the lowest worldwide tax rate of the 5 largest banks. They are using precious county resources to put us out of our homes, right? When they call the sheriff to evict us, we pay for that. I mean, do you get that? Like they call the sheriff comes out, they invest resources putting us out of our homes, right? And then the county is responsible if we're indigent or homeless. It's all the banks. It's all the banks. So we need to let the banks know that we are going to stop them from bankrupting us personally, our neighborhoods, where the homes sit up empty, they foreclose, the homes sit up empty, the people sit outside, right? We're finished with that. We have to talk an end to that.
I don't do this a lot, so I'm just going to make it quick. I'm with Occupy. I've been there for about a month. I've been there to attend as a medic. I've been there to attend as quite a few things, actually. This morning for the first time I was the peacekeeper. It was weird. Formerly security. But our biggest update right now is we have won the right to be in Justin Herman Plaza. He's backed off of the no tents, no structures. We still can't have wooden structures, but I'm sure we'll have those soon. They said we couldn't have tents. I'm sure we're going to have everything that we're asking for in due time. We're staying here. We love the nurses who come on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They offer amazing treatment to everybody who comes in. We stand in solidarity with them today. We stand in solidarity with a lot of people on every occasion. It's a beautiful thing. Our communications have established new lines of communication. We actually had a video chat yesterday with people across seas. And other than that, everything's just continuing to go smoothly. Yesterday, we almost had the idea of taking the Bay Bridge. We were riled up and thought it would be a good idea, but I'm actually personally pretty happy we didn't. We can do that when we've got people and we've got organization going. But that's what we're doing and that's what we've got. Again, I'm still stoked over the fact that Ed Lee has finally backed out and realized we're not going away.
On behalf of the 150 unions in San Francisco, the over 100,000 people, many of the affiliates who are here, teachers and building trades and city and county workers, teachers, so many who are here in the crowd today, on behalf of the faith leaders in San Francisco, many who I see throughout the crowd today, on behalf of so many of the nonprofits and the community groups, so many of I see here today, as well as the occupiers, so many that we see here today. Let's give a shout out. We love the nurses. You were the first of the occupiers of the labor movement who set up the tent, and we are going to want to let everybody know the occupiers, the San Francisco Labor Council is going to be fully supporting of Occupy San Francisco as we continue. We all have the same issues. We have over double-digit unemployment. We have these banks sitting on trillions of dollars of money. We have people still being kicked out of their houses. We've got Tea Party Republicans trying to get rid of our Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid. Brothers and sisters, what is wrong with this picture? We are the 99%, right? The clergy, we are the 99%, and we are going to be on the street until we get regime change in Washington, California, Our national leader, Rich Trumka, got on a plane, probably in coach, begged for peanuts, and he's in France right now at the G20. And what his main goal is to get his counterparts globally in labor, to get the electeds throughout the western states of the G12 or 20, whoever these knuckleheads are, to do one thing. These people that speculated with our money and in 2010 brought down the economy, got rid of our jobs, are kicking us out of our house with these horrible mortgage rates and everything else. All we are asking for is to get a financial transaction fee on that speculation, on those hedge funds, and put it to work for us, the people, the 99%. Are we going to talk to our people? Is that what we're here for? All right, so let's continue.
already know what the San Francisco Living Wage Coalition is. Guy. And we're campaigning for continued federal stimulus funding for social infrastructure, jobs in the youth programs, tutoring, home care, child care, elder care, and other community service jobs. We're organizing parents in the welfare to work transition in a campaign for paid on-the-job training programs and jobs in the green economy. We're campaigning to build a movement for social and economic justice, living wage jobs, universal health care, affordable housing, quality public education, and progressive taxation of corporations and the wealthy. We stand in solidarity with the National Nurses United and for the contractor Main Street. Republicans recently blocked $5 billion for the Pathways Back to Work Fund called the American Jobs Act. This funding would have continued to prove the success of the temporary assistance to needy families emergency fund that put more than 250,000 parents in subsidized jobs across the country, including more than 6,500 here in San Francisco. Senate Republicans blocked the extension of the TANF emergency fund from coming up for a vote on September 30th of last year. I was in a job funded by the TANF emergency fund, which was my first job, and before this program I had many barriers to employment because of my lack of skills. I used to receive a child birth grant of around $650 per month. And one time during the Christmas holiday, the $650 grant couldn't stretch far enough for the month, so I received help from a friend's mother to pay my PG&E bill so that the electricity wouldn't get cut off. Today, there is a hearing in Sacramento on our proposals to cut up to $1 billion from CalWorks, throwing more parents on a basic survival program. We know that a Wall Street tax could easily prevent these kind of acts from single mothers. Last May, I was invited to a conference in New York by the Excluded Workers Congress and participated in a march on Wall Street. I saw for myself the huge wealth they have on Wall Street. I know that I didn't wreck the economy, and it's time that Wall Street starts paying for what they broke. Thank you.
Answer stands for Act Now to Stop War and End Racism. They seem to have plenty of money for war and to buy people's houses out from under them, but nothing for health care. And it's been too long. For too long we've all fought separately, or we're still sat and given back one concession after another. And it's over. We've built all of this, we maintain all of this. The time for them to decide who gets health care and who gets a house is over. A man came by when someone was talking about their sister getting surgery and said, "Go get a violin." We made that too. He would have had to find someone, pay them to go get the violin for him, and that's over too. We're here to stay, and it's over for them deciding what we get of what we made.
Colectiva de Mujeres, which is part of Morato Centro Leal. And I will pass this to... ¡Buenos días! ¿Cómo están? Estoy aquí muy orgullosa de apoyar a todas las enfermeras. I'm here very proud to support all our brothers and sisters here today. Estamos aquí la Alianza Progresista de Trabajadores, que somos muchas organizaciones que formamos parte. We're here today with the Progressive Workers Alliance, which is formed of many organizations here in San Francisco. También estamos a nivel nacional con las trabajadoras domésticas. We're also here as part of the National Domestic Workers Alliance. Estamos aquí porque vamos a ocupar todo San Francisco. Because we're going to occupy all of San Francisco. Esta lucha es de todos. Todos unidos vamos a lograr que una próxima sesión.